are here. What is up, Pack Nation? It is Pack here, and in today's video, I'm talking about how Carmelo Anthony has returned to an NBA team. In NBA 2K20, this is an official roster update. They've already added him to the Blazers, 76 overall. They consider him a slashing forward, sure. And he is now on the Portland Trail Blazers, so now they're my favorites to win the NBA championship, and that is 100% fact. So Carmelo Anthony is considered the 6th best player on this team besides Lillard, McCollum, Nurkic, Whiteside, Rodney Hood, and then it's Carmelo Anthony tied with Kent Bazemore as the 6th best player on the team, which means he would be the 6th man for the Portland Trail Blazers. He's 35 years old. His best attribute is inside scoring and also his midi and three-point shot. No, he's not a great defender, but that's not what they're asking from him. They want buckets from Carmelo Anthony. And he's the best power forward on the team, so theoretically, they could start him? Or they'll put him 6 man. I'm not sure what they're going to want to do there. But this is exciting. Like, not only is he in the game, you can now use him in play now online. Like, he's a legitimate used player. Roster update has already happened. I want to see a couple things. He only averaged 13 points a game, 5 rebounds last season on pretty poor field goal percentage with 30 minutes a game last year with the Houston Rockets. But he didn't really get to play a lot of games, and he was doing a lot better at the end of the year. Well, at the end of his year. It ended really short, but still, he was doing okay for the most part at the end of it. So what I want to see is I'm going to simulate the season, see how he does. But before that, I do want to see if he's a starter on the team or not, according to 2K. So they do consider him a starter, a power forward for the team. So it'd be a starting lineup of Damian Lillard, CJ McCollum, Rodney Hood, Carmelo Anthony, and Hassan Whiteside. Will this help the team? We'll just have to wait and see. To be fair, their biggest problem has been defense. Damian Lillard and CJ McCollum are not great defenders. Rodney Hood is whatever. And Hassan Whiteside's a fine defender, but Carmelo Anthony doesn't really help in that department. He's more about getting buckets. So I guess they're going to go the Rockets mindset of we're just going to outscore every team, hopefully. Let's see if that actually works out. Now, I'm going to simulate the rest of this season. The next team they play is on the 16th, and that is the San Antonio Spurs. That's going to be his debut game. Or it's the Rockets. I don't know if he's going to come back in the Rockets game or the Spurs game, but still, it's exciting. Now, let's simulate the season and see how this goes. After simulating a season, even though the Blazers did not go 500, they still made the playoffs as a 39-43 team, barely passing the Mavericks and the Warriors with the same record, but the Trailblazers had a better conference record, so they made the playoffs. They're going to be playing the Los Angeles Clippers with Melo, so let's see how Melo's been doing. Carmelo Anthony has been averaging 11.8 points per game, 3.9 rebounds, doing okay for the team on poor field goal percentage, so basically the same as he was doing with the Rockets. But still the 5th best player on the team, so at least he's been viable to the team. That's important to me. Now, can he do good in the playoffs against the Clippers? I'm assuming they're going to get swept. Let's see. Somehow, the Blazers beat the Clippers. I don't understand how that happened. Let's see how Carmelo Anthony's been doing so far. Melo in the playoffs is actually doing worse, 8.2, 2.5. So that's doing worse, even worse field goal percentage, but they won the first round against the Clippers, and they're in the 8th seed in the second round against the Timberwolves. Let's see what happens. And the Blazers lose when they were up 3-1 to the Timberwolves. That's actually hilarious. Okay, so we know that Carmelo Anthony is going to be on this team, and they're expecting him to struggle as he was with the Rockets. But it's still going to help them hopefully make the playoffs and do better than they were before, because right now they're not in a good spot at all. What do you guys think about this Carmelo Anthony situation? Are you excited that he's back in the NBA, or do you think he went to the wrong team? Leave it in the comments below. And if you like my channel, give it a sub, and I'll see you guys next time.